They're my biggest fans. You know, when I grew up playing hockey, it wasn't a family thing. It wasn't passed down from generation to generation. It was just a spur of the moment, and my grandparents made a real big effort to try to come to as many games as they can. I know every game he's watching, so is my grandma, so Nana and Papa. It's definitely one of my favorite things, being able to play for my grandparents. He calls me about maybe 2 o'clock every game day, and he leaves a message while I'm napping. The gist of it is play hard, have fun, and don't get hurt.
Nicholas, Nana, and Papa here. Almost forgot, but I remember. Have a great game tonight in Columbus. You and the team have a great game, have fun, and don't get hurt, okay? And as always, you know we love you, okay? Have a great game, Nick. Bye-bye.
Families are made up of people one can lean on. Through success and adversity, family is the constant. In the midst of a 3-game losing streak and down 3-0 to the Capitals, the Penguins supported each other, staging one of the best comebacks of the season.
Sheary on the right side, just going to try to play it. Sheary shoots, the bucket front, knocked in by Sheary! And the Penguins have won!
Look at this place going crazy.
Kind of relying on your depth, and some nights, you know, the top guys aren't going to score 3 every game. It's nice when they do because it makes it a little easier on every other guy, but I think when you can get offense, especially from your defenseman, that's really important and it's key to success.
Our focus with our team is more about trying to control the process, and that's just, you know, what are the details associated with playing the game the right way? What does that mean? We use that phrase a lot with our team. What our staff tries to do is we try to define what it means, down to the details. When our commitment level to play the game the right way is there, I think our team potentially has that ability to break out into a game where we can score goals in bunches because we have that talent level. Sometimes they go in for us, sometimes they don't. As long as we focus on controlling the process and playing the game the right way, I know we're going to put our team in a position to be competitive.
Up ahead, left side, Reeves trying to go to the Penguins net. Does, scores against Murray. He popped it in over his shoulder.
The Penguins got a little bit of resistance, more tonight than they're used to. They're headed to the runway for one more game before the All-Star break. They'll play in Boston.
Boston's the type of team, especially when they're at home, they feed off the crowd, and the energy was there in the building, and we took a couple penalties in a row, and that gives our team momentum.
All of a sudden, things are changing dramatically here.
Go. What happened? Just got punched in the chin.
Fans were behind him, and I think we just kind of let it slip away from us, and we weren't able to recover.
4 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Cruz Whisker deflected in. Riley Nash. And the Penguins will not go to the All-Star break with a win.
Sidney Crosby was voted as one of the captains in this year's All-Star game in Los Angeles. But before the game, he was voted into an even more illustrious group.
What went into this outfit decision today?
It's actually a black tie event.
So we're an extra thick black tie.
You think that's too hard, man? Oh, yeah. You're in my kitchen. How's it going?
Good to see you.
You too. You going? Good.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Again, you're doing double duty here. That's time clock. When you play Tuesday again?
Yeah, I'm playing that show.
Get no rest.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
That'd be good. I'm always looking for sizes.
I had great feet, but not able to skate.
Since 1917, more than 7,500 players have skated in the NHL. Tonight, we reveal the 100 greatest of all time.
you can go down the list. It's a pretty amazing group of players.
Premier choix, Mario Lemieux.
Nice to see you be back with Mario.
Well, it's always special. I would love to be with him on ice, but I had my time.
Jaromir Jagr is still playing. I can't believe it, but he's still playing well. He's in great shape and certainly one of the best ever.
Sidney Crosby.
Mario around friends, brain trash at Bowl Coffee. I never played with Sid. I would have probably more goals right now, but.
Be part of this group and have so many guys here that you look up to and that kind of pave the way. We're great role models for us. Growing up, it's really special.
Send me a copy.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your NHL 100.
The best players the league has ever seen were gathered in Hollywood on center stage. But as the weekend wore on, the spotlight shifted to today's preeminent star.
Run the gauntlet here. I feel pretty fortunate. If anything, I think you realize as you get older, it goes by pretty quick, and you try to enjoy all these things the best you can.
Business down here, casual up here. I'm not sure if you recognize this, but you're 5th all-time in NHL history in points per game. Does that kind of stuff dawn on you ever, or you just go out and do what you do?
Just found out now. So.
This is actually only going to be your second time playing in an All-Star game because of various circumstances. Are you excited?
I am. I hope I can get a point this time because I think last time I was off the sheet.
Oh no!
I don't think I touched the puck very much. So I'd love to at least get a point here in the All-Star game so I can say I played in it.
Oh, I think the long one for today. Very different all the time.
No.
You should be able to hurt a shot.
Don't know what happened. I kind of want to take a shot at the gun. I kind of want to see how bad it is. Think I can break 90?
I don't think I can.
And from the Pittsburgh Penguins, Sidney Crosby.
I'm going to ask Sid if he wants to throw these on. Guys, yes. What do you think, Obi? Who would have thought you two guys, eh? Together, hanging out?
Don't be jealous, okay?
I am a little jealous.
Austin Matthews, 12.28. Crosby hitting 4 targets in 10.73 seconds.
Put some pressure on me there. That's the funny part about that event is kind of going head to head. It was fun to be a part of that.
It was fitting, perhaps, in a city where fiction is often reality, that Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin shared a bench, some strategy, and even a few elusive all-star points.
Still yet to register a point on this. Still grinding. How do I get matched up against him?
Austin Matthews to take the opening draw, and it winds up going back for McDonough.
Hey, we can lay lumber here. We don't need to make any friends out here, eh? No friends.
The shot tipped wide. Then again. Oh! It is Justin Falk for Crosby and a backhander score.
Finally. First point ever. All-Stars. Let's go. Just squeezed in too, eh? It's like 11 years. It's a long wait. It's a long shot. Is that really your first goal? Oh yeah.
Ahead now comes Falk. Nearing the end. Score! Ovechkin from Crosby. And the Metropolitan Division has won.
That was fun for you, eh?
Our bench was pretty loose. We had a lot of fun there. Just an overall great experience for a lot of different reasons. Hats off to the fans, the organizers, everything that went into this. It was a really enjoyable weekend for everyone and our families.
Back in Pittsburgh, dealing from a place of comfort, the Penguins rolled into their annual casino charity night.
This is camera that's filming all night? Eric Fair, you're a ferret. Fair stink. He cheats in cards?
Actually, I'm the only one that hasn't been caught cheating at our table. Cooney deals from the bottom.
For sure.
Bonino's by far the worst, though. He's a bad, bad man.
I don't really know how to play craps, so I called the stick. It was toe dragging over here. Backhand toe. You got to do all the math. Yeah, leave the math to the guy from Winkler, Saskatchewan. Mathematics capital of the world.
Come on, it's Winkler, Manitoba. Get it right.
Sorry. That's a my B.
You can't deal with it.
Do they teach you the time about guys?
No. They're clips. And even that took us a while to put it on.
I'm sure it did.
If you lose, it's Phil's fault. Hey, look at that. Big winner.
You can put it on the hard 8. So if they hit like double 4s, what is this?
Oh, you know, it jumped onto your lapel. Sorry, it jumped onto his lapel. Yes, hit! Oh! The dealer's got you, huh? That's greasy. That's greasy.
The hand the Penguins have been dealt this season comes from a stacked deck. The best teams in the Eastern Conference all hail from their division, including the upstart Blue Jackets.
We've got to be ready to play a hard game. We've got to be hard at the lines, we've got to get our noses over pucks, and we've got to be ready to compete on the 50-50s. All right? Let's have a good game here. Got to be ready to skate here, gang. Everybody's got to be ready to skate here.
You have to get yourself emotionally invested in these hockey games early.
Kessel fires. He scores!
Stay in his face. There's a body check.
You got
go through him. We got him tired here. We got him tired. Chase it down.
Takes the puck. Hanging up ahead. It comes to Cullen going to the net. He got pulled down. Penalty coming up. The puck goes in the goal. And I think there might be a goal. It might have been Orwood.
They're all going to try to get us off our game. Let's play between the whistles and stay out of the bullshit. All right?
Here's Jenner now closing in. Shoots it. They score on the rebound. Dubinsky got to the loose puck and lifted it in.
With it is Dubinsky's loose in front, and it's Atkinson getting the puck, and he scoops and scores. And the Jackets line back into this hockey game. And we're going to overtime. So at the end of 60 minutes, the Penguins 3, the Jackets 3.
Let's just play between the whistles. Go right through them between the whistles.
Hey!
Down. Bear gets it. It's the Wilson a shot at the same end.
Where did it go? Just wide still?
Yeah, I think it's still a little wide.
Kessel surveys the scene, still skating with the puck. Crisscrossing with Letang. Kessel with the Penguins in the slot. Left side of Letang, a shot blocked, picked up by the Bears. They score. Kessel puts it in. Phil Kessel drives it home. His second of the game. The Penguins win in overtime. The kitchen is closed.
While the fans headed home, the Penguins' night was far from over. A flight to St. Louis beckoned.
Congrats, Phil, on 800 games. Huge win, huge win. So it's 9:45 right now. Can we shoot for an 11 o'clock flight?
Back-to-backs are tough because of the travel. It's such an emotional game against Columbus, and I mean, as soon as that one's done, you fight traffic to get to the airplane and try to get out as quick as you can because you know you got a game within 24 hours.
So you eat? How about you?
There's no guilt at all either.
Hello. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Just wanted to say hi. Yeah, played well. Played better. Seemed like
it.
it.
Had a nice goal, so.
Yeah, scored. How's Maze? How'd she go down?
She's great. Yeah, we had a good night.
All right, I will text you when I fly, when I land. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you too. Bye.
Do they want to get me singing on camera? It's a really amazing feeling knowing you've got, this beautiful baby at home and she's learning something new every day. She's literally a day away from walking. These are moments that you only get once, and it does stink to be on the road.
Go ahead. Should have keyed it. What a loser.
But that being said, if I'm going to be doing something, if I'm going to be working, I'd rather it be this, playing in the NHL and getting a chance to travel around, hang out with the guys, and that makes being away from the baby a little bit easier.
Hey, pick your best guess if he scored tonight. Just by the way.
I'm always like this. You say it every time I score, which isn't a lot.
It's HBO.
HBO in the room. I've gone to different floors in hotels because the last hotel I was at, was the 10th floor, and now I'm on the 7th, and I'm trying to open 10, 12, and I can't get in. Usually I bunk with Phil, but gave me my own room tonight. Probably best view in St. Louis. Look at that. That's it now. Go to bed.
You know, the travel is probably the trickiest part of the back-to-back, especially when you get into the city late and you have to try to prepare. You don't really want to wake up in the morning, you want to sleep in, but you got to get your body right for the game that night, so I think that's probably the trickiest part. It's become a bit of a routine now, but it's still tough on the body. You know, your body hasn't quite recovered by the time you have to start ramping it up again.
Okay, can you wave bye-bye to Daddy? Wave, good luck, Daddy.
Yeah, it's a hat. Okay, love you. I'll call you after.
Okay, love you too, bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah, bye.
Some are more difficult than others depending on the types of games that are being played. I thought Columbus-St. Louis was a difficult one because of the emotional investment in the Columbus game. And so to have to reinvest to play against St. Louis right away the next night and having to travel in between, that is a tough challenge.
All they do is go low to high, shoot, retrieve, low to high, shoot.
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it.
What a pass. Play, boys. Duma with the hammer. Hammer of Thor.
Crosby gets one tonight to make it 4-1 and a beautiful road win for the Penguins here tonight.
I thought we did a hell of a job. Tonight was especially, I thought we were awesome. It's 20-10 or 9:45. Can we get out in a half hour? All right, 10:15, bud.
This is my dad, Frank Fair, coming on probably his 6th or 7th father's trip. Pretty excited to have him.
I always had to remind him to play hard and smart, but yeah, I always had a problem with the smart part.
I guess I wasn't using my head all the time, but it worked out.
Being the goalie's parent is a little different. He liked the equipment. I remember that.
Yeah, paid for all the gear and never asked questions, so they were pretty supportive. It was pretty awesome.
This is the first plane trip I've been on with him, so it'll be something a little bit classier than the old bus in Northern Ontario. Hoping the bus didn't break down.
Right around when he was about 12, Ryan's first year at AAA, he actually played goalie. He actually was pretty good. Fortunately, that was enough to get it out of his system 1 year, and then he went back.
Well, he got my hair, which he's not happy about, but he can grow it a lot quicker than I can. He's got that whole Abraham Lincoln thing going. He's tall enough, you know. If he shaved the stash, put on a stovepipe hat, he'd be all set. He loved it. He had a really good work ethic. I never had to, shake him and throw him out of bed. He was like, Nick, we're going. Okay. And we're out the door. It was a labor of love. It was great. If I could do it all over again, I'd do it all over again.
After the morning skate, the guys prepared for the night ahead. The players took a nap while their dads took in the sights and spirits in Golden, Colorado.
All right, welcome. This is the world's largest single-site brewery, which means we can malt barley, brew beer, manufacture cans, bottles. We can do that all here on site. So yeah, feel free to take pictures, and let's go ahead and get going. Aged beer is not like wine or whiskey, or like the rest of us for that matter. It does not improve as it gets older. So drink it cold, drink it fresh.
Celebrating.
All right, we got one more stop. That's going to be packaging right this way. We can fill up to 2,000 cans a minute on this can line that you see running right here.
It's just amazing.
I know, right?
The Penguins begin a short 2-game road trip as they're going to take on the Colorado Avalanche here tonight. And with the fathers on board, now they'll have some fun. And the puck drop, the opening face-up controlled by Pittsburgh, and they're into the Av zone quickly. Here they go, right side of the Av zone. Helen going in, left side, over to the left wing, and a stop by Kessel, they score. Yes! Oh, Donovan needs a donut. Penguins starting to skate a little better right now. And you may be finding their legs in the altitude here.
Schultz back to the corner. Kessel after. Centers now. Hornquist. He scores! Patrick Hornquist has earned that one tonight.
Great play, Phil. Hornquist goes short side. Those are new pants. Rusty, get to the net.
Quick passing, Crosby has a man cut into the net, Ross straight on the tape. He hit the goalpost.
And then he just got hammered into the net. All right, Rusty? All right, pick. Hey, wide note, I might come right to you off the faceoff. You got it!
Back to the bench, a big shot, great rebound, Hornquist is fired.
And the Dads, they pick up another win.
It's really cool that they do this and they allow our dads to come on the trip. I couldn't have got to this point without my parents, so it's nice for him to be able to come down and see a couple games and be able to share a room with him like back in Pee Wee's.
Our ownership group and our management team values the importance of family. These players wouldn't be who they are, both as people and as players, without that support of their parents.
Here come the Penguins right back on the move. Josh Archibald just 3 goals from the Wilkes-Barre Baby Pin.
Archibald with speed comes to the goal. Oh, his backhander went wide.
Remember the days when you used to be able to wheel like that?
Penguins come with some authority here in this first period. They're skating well.
In front now, the shot by Kunak will stop. Rebound again, they score. Archibald, his first NHL goal.
Congratulations, Josh Archibald. Welcome to the Bigs, kid.
The tank shot deflected. Kessel there. He scores!
Murphy springing down the left wing to the Penguins and shoots and scores! From Arizona wins it in overtime. Captain Sidney Crosby looking for his 1,000th point.
Well, 1,000 of anything is a lot. To get to 1,000 points, that's a pretty select group, and he's still working on his game.
Gensel, Crosby back to Gensel, he shoots and scores! Jake Gensel, oh, calm Arnold Slick from Turtle Creek. That is 9-9-9 for Crosby.
Oh, and it's a beauty. It is an absolute beauty.
To reach that milestone is an indicator of the quality of the player that he is. What I've really grown to admire about Sid is just his commitment to be the best. He sets the bar. 1,000 points is just an indication of that commitment.
Somebody call Sinatra. Sid is singing tonight.
More guys.
Thanks, dude. I can make sure it's right side up.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Thanks, Sid.
Thanks, Steve.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks,
No problem.
Thanks, buddy. It's awesome. Couldn't work out any better.